Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Beyond Whiskey with Perez. I'm your boy Perez. How y'all doing out there in the world or wherever you're watching this from? Your phone, your living room. You, you okay over there?
My stomach's making noises. I'm sorry if you can hear that.
As soon as we started recording, her stomach started making noises. So if y'all heard that, we apologize. We're not going to stop recording. But before we get into it, real quick, you should do me a favor. Uh, like the video, subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, leave a comment. Let me know if you've had these. What do you think? Um, and as you could tell, so that now that business is out of the way, as you can tell, we're coming back to the Irish whiskey land, and we're going to be reviewing tonight Spot Whiskey's Gold Spot and Blue Spot. I did a video previously of Green Spot, Yellow Spot, and Red Spot. I pointed over there because that's where they are. I'll put the video in the comments section, not the comments, the description section, so you can check that one out. But we had ever since we did that video, we have been wondering when these were going to come into our area, and they weren't. We hadn't seen them. I commented on Spot Whiskey's Instagram post once about the Blue Spot, hoping it comes into our area. And someone was like, I can send it to you, but I don't trust these people. So he wasn't going to get my money. But last week, I happened to be in a local liquor store where I was picking up a bottle, and this worker from the store, I believe his name is Lucas, walked up to me and shook my hand and said, "Hey, you had commented on one of my posts about the Spot Whiskeys, and you were looking for the Gold Spot." And I was like, "I am." And he was like, "We have a bottle." And so he went and got said bottle. And while he was getting that bottle, I talked to the cash register, not the actual register itself, the cashier. Sorry. Uh, she mentioned that they had Blue Spot as well. So I walked out with both bottles that day, and I'm happy I did. So we're going to review them and get into them. I believe Gold Spot first.
Yeah, we're going to go from the lower proof to the higher proof.
Yes, lower proof to the higher proof. So, Gold Spot. Let's talk about it real quick. It is matured for at least 9 years in unique proportions of bourbon barrels, sherry butts, and Bordeaux wine casks and port pipes. Non-chill filtered, bottled at 102.8 proof. Um, so 9 years old. Looking forward to giving that a try. The color is a nice golden amber. Um, Let me give it a quick swirl. Activate the tannins, coat the glass. We were watching a video the other day where someone talked about why you should swirl, and really it's about coating the glass with the whiskey so you get a good scent of it when you smell. Because, there are times when I've nosed the glass and smelled like clean glass, and that's not really what you're trying to get when you're drinking a whiskey. So let's get into this real quick. That's nice. A little bit of ethanol, but not too much because it's 102.8 proof. There's some. I swear it's chocolate, but I've never gotten chocolate on an Irish whiskey before.
I get it.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
definitely some chocolate there.
I wonder if that's the Bordeaux influence.
Maybe, or the butts. Probably the Bordeaux.
I have no idea what Bordeaux tastes like, so
I
I can't tell you what that's bringing to the game.
I can't say I've ever had any myself.
We should
Buy a bottle?
we should buy a bottle and do that. We did that recently with some port. I discovered I really like port.
Yeah, port was good.
So I'm excited that this is actually aged in port too.
There's like hints of berries in the background, like a blackberry, maybe some. Is that an apricot? So yeah, I'm getting chocolate, berries, and apricot. You know what the bottle says we should get?
It's very sweet.
It does have some sweetness to it. All right, I'm going to go in and for a taste. Let's see how this tastes, because that's what you do when you're going for a taste. Sorry, guys, I'm apparently not with it all today. Still recovering from a surgery I recently had and another procedure. I'm feeling much better than I have in a while, but still kind of, my mind's not all there yet, I guess.
Has it ever always been?
That's a good point. That's not a lie. So chocolate berries and apricots what I'm getting on the nose. And a little bit of that wood. You definitely get some of that oak, almost a little bit of the maple, like not maple, like a little sweetness from the bourbon. All right. Cheers. Or as they say in Ireland, sláinte.
Sláinte.
Ooh, that's got a little more bite than I was expecting it to have. That's got some bite, surprisingly for 102.8. Nice long finish. On the finish, I'm getting some caramel, some toffee. Um, I gotta be honest with you, I was not expecting the bite that I got the initial sip, so like I didn't pay attention to what was happening on my palate, but I got a lot of stuff on the back end there. That's good. So I'm getting some of the berries I got on the nose. Um, getting some of more the toffee's a little more present. It's got a nice mouthfeel. It's almost oily. Um, and once again, for 102.8, it's got a little bit of a kick. Yeah, hello, gold spot. Thank you, Lucas. Appreciate you. This is pleasant. Got a nice spice. Wow, it's got some spice to it.
It's got a good spice, but I don't know. Like, I wouldn't call it peppery, but it's like spicy.
It's like, yeah, no, it's definitely not peppery. It's if I didn't know any better, I'd say there was rye in this, but there's not. It's almost got like a rye spice, so it's got to be some type of baking spice that we're getting. Um, you know what? It's almost kind of nutmeggy. Like I get a little bit of that nutmeg. You're looking incredulously at me.
I don't know that I would say that was nutmeg.
What would you say it is? Because that's definitely what I'm getting. It's oaky. That's what it is.
It is oaky.
It's oaky.
It has more of an oak presence than I expected.
Yeah, it definitely has, and it's got to be from the bourbon, and it's 9 years old, so the bourbon castle is aged in.
No, the wood's coming through.
The wood's definitely coming through, but unlike other whiskeys we had where the wood came through, it's not real drying like the other ones. To me,
It's not dry. It's leaving a pleasant tingle.
it does absolutely. All right, good job, Gold Spot. That is fantastic. So now we're gonna move over to Blue Spot. I'll tell you how Blue Spot was aged. This has got a weird cursive on the back, so I'm just gonna read it from this because it's not in cursive. Um, so Blue Spot, 7 years old. Uh, unmistakable qualities of pot still Irish whiskey. Blue Spot is matured for at least 7 years in bourbon barrels. sherry butts, and Portuguese Madeira casks. Also non-chilled filtered and bottled at cask strength. And as we said before, that is 117.8 proof. One of the things I like about the bottles is that normally they have the color of the spot on top of the cork, not the gold spot. The gold spot has a special edition top to celebrate the 135th year these guys have been around.
135th anniversary
135th
edition
anniversary edition.
for the Mitchell Family Bonders, 1887 to 2022.
It's been around for a couple days.
That's how long it takes for some of this stuff to get from Ireland to the U.S. to New York State.
When you're looking for it, it's to New York State. I agree. All right, let me go in. 117.8 proof. Let's give this a smell. Let's coat the glass for a second here. I have to say, I just bought another Irish whiskey that I'm really excited to try. Powers. They released an Irish rye. It's right there with my barrels.
Man, we need more room on the Irish shelf.
I'm looking forward to giving that a try. Yeah, we have to move some stuff to put these next to the other spots.
And take your gin off my Irish shelf and
Hey, I gotta find some place for the gin. That's good gin.
it is good gin.
I like that gin. And I don't like gin, but that's good gin. Watch my video with the president, co-president, and founder of Leva Spirits, who makes that gin. Sound like a bag just fell in our kitchen. All right, let's go in and give this a smell. Oh, that's completely different. Like normally, there's sometimes some similarities between whiskeys that one company makes, but this is completely different than the Gold Spot. Definitely more ethanol. I'm getting apple, some berries, almost like red berry. What do you smell, babe? Hints of caramel. Caramel. You picking up on anything specific?
You know, I'm really bad at this.
I know. Just wondering.
Like for me, it's more of a sense of feeling of
Right.
what's in there, right? It feels darker, less sweet.
Absolutely. That's true. It definitely does. That's why, like, this was like brighter berries. This is definitely darker berries that I'm getting. Although I did get some blackberry in this one. It smells good. It smells stronger for sure. Coats the glass well. Although surprisingly, it's a little lighter than the Gold Spot in the glass. Although in the bottle, they're very similar. To me, the Gold Spot looks just a tad bit darker than the glass.
It's aged a little longer.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'm getting tons of apple, some berry.
Red apple though, not green.
Not green, so definitely red. A little earthy.
It comes back to that darkness for me.
Right.
A little bit of earthiness, yeah.
Shall we give it a taste? We just watched. So one of the channels we watch a lot. They have two channels: the Whiskey Vault, the Whiskey Tribe. One of the guys and one of the girls that's on the channel, they're always messing with the other guy. They always say they want to mouth it. And every time I've said I want to taste this now, they have almost said I want to mouth it. Thanks, guys. Not that you'll ever see this video. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That is fantastic. Holy cow. You get all that 117.8 proof. Strong. It's got kick to it. It's got a long finish. Lots of, like, right off the bat, I got dark berries with hints of the apple, almost some honey mixed in, but all while punching you in the mouth. Like that's good. Holy cow. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw that they had these two bottles, I was looking forward to the blue spot, probably because of the higher proofage. And based on that first sip, yeah. Would love to see how that compares to like the red spot. 'Cause you know I love the red spot. All right, I'm gonna take another sip. Oh yeah, that coat your mouth. Nice. It's viscous. Man, that finish is nice. Getting some spiciness on the finish. But like unlike this one where you got that spice, this is more of a black pepper finish. Spiciness. Not so much cooking spices. This is definitely pepper. Um, yeah, berries, honey, heat. That's fantastic. Oh my goodness. That is good. Ooh, I'm getting some almost like sweet candy hints as it lingers a little bit. Um, some of the toffee I got from the gold spot, I'm getting now as it lingers. Yeah, that is bravo. Bravo. That's all I got to say. This is good. This is really good. If you get a chance to get your hands on either one of these bottles, I would say do it. We're not going to talk price. Um, they're not cheap, but they're not overly expensive in my opinion. What I paid for them, I would definitely pay again. I want you to remember, price is how you look at it. Like if you think it's value, if you think there's value in the price, then buy it. I think for what I paid for these two, I would definitely do it again, um, with no problem at all. They're fantastic. Um, all right, yeah. What do you think, babe?
I enjoyed them. You preferred the blue?
I definitely prefer the blue.
I preferred the gold.
Oh, the gold is delicious. Don't get me wrong.
The blue, how can I? I'm still getting used to
Right.
higher proofs. So, I mean, that's probably part of it, right? And
Right.
also, we haven't drunk in like a month.
That's true. We haven't.
So, this is kind of like my palate's like, whoa, what's going on?
Right.
But the blue had that pepper that crawled up my nose.
Yes. Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
not,
Okay.
it's not my favorite sensation.
Okay.
Whereas the gold just kind of, the spices danced along your tongue and then
Yeah. Yeah.
moved on. So,
Right.
I enjoyed the gold.
Yeah. This one was like a waltz. This was a pit, like thrash metal pit. Some slam dancing. Uh, everybody's doing toxic waltz. This was fantastic. They both were delicious. All right. So, hey, listen. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. And like I said before, if you've had these, tell me what you think. Okay. And as I always say, I love most of you.
I love the rest of you.